weeks. I think this is our 10th week now. We're finishing the book, but we've been working through our leadership book and just kind of going through like different modules and stuff to try and just learn as much as we can about, this new role that we're going to be taking on. I mean, as far as like just our workouts right now and stuff, and just being in our little pods and stuff, I think it's helped a lot, especially with me, Avina, and Kristen just kind of being the leaders of each of those pods and stuff. And just, we only have about two for Avina, two, but, me and Kristen, like 3 girls. And so just kind of working on that leadership until we move into like our bigger team activities and stuff. And I think that's really helped us so far. I mean, it's over half the team has new things to learn, and, they're completely new to this entire system, as well as like things we do outside of the court. And so, we just have to get them acclimated as best as possible. And right now, I think it's good that we're in these pods so that we can really kind of focus on give more like individual attention until we're into like the main, team activities. But I mean, they have a lot to learn, and a lot of stuff is just new for them. I mean, this is their first time being in college and on campus and things like that. And so just to kind of help them through that experience and get them as well adjusted as possible is our main goal. They're hard workers and they're excited to be here, and they bring a really new and fresh energy. And I think that's really exciting, especially for the returners and people coming back. I mean, naturally, I want to, hope for the best and stuff, and that we can start as soon as possible. But honestly, I don't know much about it. And, I feel like it's more of a day-to-day thing. I know, like, today on the news, they're talking about, canceling the football season, like, for the rest of the country, or for the rest of the schools in the country. So, it's just, I feel like it's a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. And so there's always, something new. But, I remain hopeful that we'll have a season. Yeah, they're definitely talented for sure. But the main thing is that they just want to learn as much as possible and kind of soak in as much as they can. And I think that's really exciting for us because, they're ready to learn and they're ready to get, right into it and ready for our practices. And they really just want to be part of that big team atmosphere that we usually have in practice. And so I think that's just the most exciting part about them, is that they're ready to learn, they're ready to go. It's definitely been a reset, and I think it was a good little break. But, in terms of just working on strength and then working on, continue work on post moves and just more offensive based stuff. And I think just to carry on over with defense too, just continue to work on getting quicker. And I think just working on my physical self right now, and then incorporating, more offensive based stuff has been the main goal. It's definitely been an adjustment. We don't get to see our other teammates as much, and then we're just kind of confined into, our apartments and things like that. And then not to mention, coming to our facility, we don't get that access all the time. We always have somebody out there taking our temperature, and we have to fill out our surveys every morning. So it's definitely something that we've had to adjust to, but as long as we're here and we're able to keep using our facilities and keep working, I think we're all fine with it. I think it goes further to like setting an example and just realizing that everything that we're doing as leaders, they're watching and they're just paying attention to and even imitating. And so I think that's also a big thing to learn, on the court as well. They're going to watch and critique that, and then off the court too. She's an amazing coach, and just, her being included into the staff like that since February, we've, in practices, it's just a noticeable difference with energy and just with the knowledge that she brings. And I'm super excited to continue working with her this year. Growing up and being a Black woman in society, this is definitely a very important topic to me. And I believe, as athletes, that we have this platform, especially here, we have a platform and a voice, and that we should use it, especially on topics like this and that have been going on for hundreds of years. And so the ability to, speak out about it and, advocate for the Black Lives Matter movement is very important to me, not only me, but I know for the rest of my team as well. That's still in the works, I think, but we definitely discuss, different ideas that we want to try out, and we're completely for the entire movement and for the message. And so I'm looking forward to that and just kind of what we can brainstorm and come up with. But the times I've been able to catch her working out with CD here and there, I see her doing a lot of post moves, post stuff, and just working with her. And I think, she's really going to bring a lot to this team into that position, and I'm really excited to see how she's going to do. Yeah, it was a very powerful moment for us, especially us three kind of forming that statement. And so we actually had used we had asked everybody on the team to kind of make their own statement in a personal way, and then we were able to incorporate that into one big statement that represented everybody's, how everybody felt on the team. And so I just think it coming from a raw and personal place from everybody made the statement even more powerful. And I'm really proud of my team for being able to do that. Definitely. I mean, when you're working that hard during their entire season and then all of a sudden it's cut short, I think there's definitely a sense of, anger with it, and also turning into hunger, especially now. That means that we don't know when our last game would be now. And so we definitely don't want to take any of that for granted. We want to come in and just show as much as we can, especially with this new team. I think a lot more comfortable. She's even being able to come back, and there's even a physical change you can see with her body. And so I think that's the most exciting part, is just seeing how hard she's worked in the off season and how she's worked at home, and then being able to see that in person, and her just being able to be more comfortable, I think, is really fun to watch. And so I'm excited to see how she's going to do this season.